Welcome to your yoga mat. My name is Alicia Finley. Thank you for being here. Today we are going to do a yoga practice that helps us move forward. I bet you have something on your, goals or a to-do list where you're like, I want to do it, but maybe you feel scared, maybe you feel hesitation, and where you are and where you want to be, you feel like there's some space, and where you're having difficulty is just taking that first step forward. So today, this yoga practice is going to be a very fluid practice to help you just practice moving forward. Okay, so let's find a nice, easy seat. You don't need any props today. If you want a block or blanket, anything that you typically like to have, grab it, but you don't need anything. Okay, so sit up nice and tall, close your eyes, and let's bring your hands together in front of your heart. It's often said, don't let the distance between where you are and where you want to be scare you out of simply moving forward. Sometimes that gap, we call it the gap between where we are and where we want to be, can be so big that we often find ourselves not moving at all. I want you to take a minute and set an intention for something big or small that you are moving forward toward in your own life. And at the end of it, I want you to say, but I trust in how things unfold. So set your intention, but then have an element of surrender. That's what yoga is all about, is trusting in how things unfold. And then let your chin bow down towards your chest. Release your hands down to your legs. Inhale, lift your chin, open your eyes. Good, let's come around to all fours, tabletop position. And we're actually going to come up and stand up on the shin. So I'm going to face you. We're going to interlace our hands and push your palms forward. Hug your arm bones back and inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. And then bend your elbows, tug your fingertips slightly apart, and exhale, side bend over to the right. And as you do, I want you to really lift your head up into the back of your hands. Good. Inhale up. Exhale. So as we start to breathe more deeply, we begin to open up from within. One more time each side. Inhale, center. And hopefully as we breathe deeper, we have a greater awareness of what is that next step. And back to center. Inhale. Good. Release your arms down by your sides. Come to tabletop now. Let those hands come down to the floor. You're going to start with a circular cat and cow. We're going to take the ribs over to the right. Let your belly drop down. Take your ribs over to the left and then arch it up. So we're going right, belly down, ribs left, arch up. And one more time, right, down, left. Now, as you get to the top, we're going to spin the other way. We're going left, down, right, and up, and left, down, right. Last time, circling around. Do it, let it feel good, okay? Do the movements and then come to a nice neutral spine. Do movements that feel good in your body. Tuck your toes, send your hips towards your heels, and begin to hover your knees here just for a moment. Start to wake up those legs. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. We're going to push forward, plank pose, using that power and drive from the legs. Inhale. And then exhale, push back to this bent-legged down dog. Inhale, push forward. Exhale, push back. Again, inhale, push forward. Exhale, push back. This time, inhale, push forward. And let's go all the way to the belly. And you can always do different variations whenever you need to. Put the knees down if you like, all the way to the floor. Let your hands come back alongside your hips. Lift your head, lift your shoulder heads up, and take a modified shalabhasana, modified locust pose. Gaze down the tip of your nose. Squeeze the shoulder blades on the back so you feel them moving toward each other and down the back. Good. And breathe into the front of the heart. Remember your intention. and then you entrust in how things unfold. Good. Now let your hands, keep your chest up. Bring your hands next to your ribs. For Cobra, tuck your toes, and you're either going to push up to tabletop like I just did on this first one, or you can push up plank and down dog. Exhale. Hips to the sky. Now as you bend one knee, sink your opposite heel down towards the floor. And then exhale, straighten both your legs. And then bend your left knee. Inhale. Straighten both your legs. Exhale. You can hear my just gentle Ujjayi breath, bending right knee. Exhale, straighten. Maybe your breath is going the opposite of mine, and that's totally okay. Listen to your body. But do breathe, okay? Let's just make that point clear. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees, and if you want to jump forward or tiptoe or big step, top of the mat, find your way there. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Here's where a block might be helpful. And bend the knees as much as you need to as you fold in. Reverse your swan dive. Breathe and reach up, look up. Palms connect. And exhale, hands to the heart. Very good. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, right leg's going to step back into a lunge. Take your back knee down to the ground and inhale, lift your chest. And then lift your back knee and twist. Exhale, left arm to the sky. Top knee or top hand down, back knee down. Inhale, lift your chest, gaze forward. Exhale, twist, back knee lifts, turn up towards this top arm. One more time, breathe in. Nice stretch for the hip flexors, feels so good. Exhale, twist. Good. Bottom knee, bring it back, or back knee, bring it down. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. And then you're going to reach your left hand down your back leg and reach your right arm up to the sky. It's like a low reverse crescent twist. That's a lot of words. Just, we're twisting, we're opening. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Lift your back knee up by engaging that back leg and step it back. Downward facing dog. Plank pose, breathe in. Exhale all the way to the belly. This time, reach your hands back. You're going to lift your legs and your hands chest up. Breathe in. Keeping the shoulder blades on the back, breathing out. Good. Hands come back by your rib cage, so your wrists are underneath your elbows. Tuck your toes, push the earth away up into plank or table. Exhale, we take it back, down dog. Lift your heels, breathe in. Look forward, bend your knees, step or hop, top of your mat. Lengthen your spine, fold and bow. Reverse your swan dive. Inhale, maybe little back bend. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Inhale. Ooh, it's a little windy. Reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left foot steps back. Good. Back knee goes down. We stay on the fingertips. You could always grab your block here. Gaze forward, breathe in. Exhale, back knee lifts and we twist. Right arm to sky. Squeeze the back shin to the midline. Inhale, back, right knee down, right hand down. I'll get my left and right back. All straightened out. Exhale, twist. Back knee up, right arm to sky. Last time, breathe in. Exhale, back knee up, twist. Good. Left knee down, both arms up. Inhale. And then exhale, right hand down your back hamstring, left arm reaches up to the sky. Low reverse crescent twist. And then cartwheel the hands down to the ground. Tuck your back toes, lift the knee. Step back, downward facing dog. Coming to plank, breathe in. Lower all the way to the belly. Untuck your toes, adding on, interlace your hands behind your back. Full shalabhasana. Lift your legs, lift your chest. Gaze down the tip of your nose. Open it up. Good. Take one more breath. And then hands by your rib cage. Tuck those toes. Push the earth away into plank or tabletop. Exhale, hips to the sky. Take a full breath. Breathe in. Hug your hands together As you exhale, melt the heart back towards your legs. Lift your heels, inhale. Bend your knees, step or float, top of your mat. Half high, breathe in. Fold, bow, breathe out. Bring your big toes together, your inner heels just a little bit apart. Bend your knees, sink your hips, chair pose. Utkatasana. Interlace your hands again. Push your palms to the sky as you breathe in. And then exhale again, hands to the top of your head and lift your head up. Tortoise, just small steps. We're going to go to the left first. So tilt to the left, tug your fingers slightly apart, stay in chair pose. Back to center, to the second side, to the right. Ooh, to center. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, airplane your arms. Hold here. Lift your shoulder heads up. Take another breath, sink a little deeper. Now we're going to come to tree pose, standing on your right leg. So draw your left knee up to your chest or set the ball of the foot down. Grab the ankle if you like, bring the foot up higher. Reach your arms up to the sky. You can take a nice tree shape with the arms open wide. Good. Take another breath. Squeeze your outer right hip in. Push your left foot into your right inner thigh. Hands to heart, knee to chest. Inhale. Hands to the ground, leg back behind you. Exhale. Inhale, land the ball of your back foot down and spin your sole of your left foot to the floor. Cartwheeling up, warrior two. Inhale. Side angle, exhale. Turn the belly, open the chest. Reverse your warrior. Inhale, lean it back. And then triangle pose. Straighten your front leg, reach long, reach forward. Right hand down, left arm up to the sky. Take a nice deep breath here, breathe in. You can always have a block under the hand if you like. Exhale, let it go. Good, cartwheel your hands down to the ground. Lift that back heel up and you're going to take your left knee to the ground. Kind of kickstand that leg off to the left and we're going to sweep the right leg back behind. Okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to draw your right knee towards your chest and then externally rotate the leg and tap your right foot towards your left calf, just like that. Yep. Inhale, extend it back, pull the belly in. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Waking up those outer hips. Two more. Reach. Exhale, tap. One more. Reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, top hand down. Let your left shin come back behind you. Now we're going to take 5 one-legged push-ups. Pull the belly in. You can, of course, do this one-legged chaturanga. You want the extra challenge. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Bend, straighten. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Last time. Exhale. Inhale. Now down dog kick. Your left toes, tuck them. Reach the left leg up. Bend your right knee. Oh, that feels nice. Open up the hip. Let your left heel get heavy. Inhale, straighten the legs, square it off. Right foot to the floor. Take a full breath. Inhale. Let it go. Lift your heels. Gaze forward, step or float. Top of your mat. Half high, breathe in. Fold and bow. Breathe out. Chair pose. Bend your knees. Sink your hips. Reach up. Good. Now exhale right into the airplane arms. Right into the airplane arms. Good. Left knee's coming up into the chest. Tree pose or keep the ball of the foot down on the ground. Pick your left foot up this time. Firm your outer right hip in. Ooh, I think this is the same leg. Switch. Also, on that path, don't let one mistake say, oh, it's not right. No, keep going. We all make mistakes. We all fall down. You fall down 5, you get up 6. Good. Now, if I'm still on the wrong leg, just do the right one. Good. Take a breath. And exhale, hands to the ground. Inhale, lengthen. Big step back. Exhale. Land your right heel down to the ground. Warrior two. Breathe in. Side angle. Exhale, breathe out. Some of you are panicking, weren't you? Inhale, reverse your weight. She's on the wrong leg. It's all good. And triangle pose, straighten that front leg. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, left arm down, right arm goes up to the sky. Push your big toe mound down. Push the sole of your back foot into the earth. Melt these top ribs and elongate through the bottom waistline. Cartwheel down, inhale. Right knee is going to drop down to the floor. You're going to take that right shin now and swivel it so you've got a little kickstand as you come to a kneeling side plank. Kneeling side plank. Draw your left knee in towards your chest and then tap, externally rotate the leg, tap the toes to around the left calf. Yes, inhale, exhale, tap. Inhale, exhale, tap. Really think about lifting through your outer heel so the foot is level on the outside of the foot. 2 more, breathe in. These get you. Inhale, if you're feeling feisty, pause and take 5 more, okay? Inhale, reach back, top hand down, right shin swivels back. We've got those 5 push-ups. Exhale, these are optional. Of course, you can do them in chaturanga with the right knee up. Are you breathing? Exhale. That step forward may not always be the easiest, but usually you can take something hard and break it down into smaller pieces. Last one, chaturanga. Good, you're up. Tuck those right toes, down dog kick. Bend the knee, open the hip. Oh, keep lifting your right armpit. Straighten the leg, square it off, set the left foot down to the floor. Take the knees to the earth, child's pose. Couple breaths. Lift your belly up, walk both hands over to your right. Take your right hand back so it's more like a kickstand and keep reaching through the left fingertips. Use that right hand to help you spin the belly to the right. Inhale up. Exhale over to the other side. Let that left hand come out now. Like a kickstand. Reach the right arm on the diagonal. Keep that right sitting bone down. Walk back to center. Breathe in. Come up onto all fours. Cross your ankles. And let's take a seated figure 4. Okay, seated figure 4. Right ankle, hook it above your left knee. I like to turn my fingertips away. It just feels a little better on my wrists, so then you can kind of lift the heels of your hands up. Inhale, lift your chest nice and tall. And the degree that you bring your left foot in is going to intensify it. But what you have to be careful of is that you're not back on the sit bone here. Sorry, that you're not back on your tailbone. You want to be more on your sit bones. Okay, so try to find a seat where you can actually feel those ischial tuberosities, right? Your sit bones. Lift your chest. And then exhale. I want you to take your right leg and your left leg a little left and twist your chest right. Good. Back to center. And twist. And center. One more time. Twist. Good. Center. Keep the chest nice and tall. Breathing in. Letting it go. Once more, breath in. Let it go. Extend this left leg out. Take this right ankle and bring it back closer to your outer left hip. Lift your chest up nice and tall and begin to walk your hands forward towards your left leg. Now you don't need to reach the foot. It's like little steps. You might feel better just right up tall. Don't let this distance scare you from just leaning in, right? And any movement we did today, some are easier, some are harder, but you get to come back to these again and again, and you can see your progress. Take one more deep breath. Good. Inhale, come up. Exhale, stretch that leg out straight. And switch sides, bend both knees, put both feet on the floor. Left ankle is going to hook over your right leg. Lift your chest up nice and tall. Inhale. And then legs a little to the right, and you're going to twist slightly your chest to the left. Ugh, feels so good. Inhale. Exhale. Try not to be in a rush, okay? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, extend your right leg long. Hold your left ankle and draw it back into a half cow face pose. Again, you might like a blanket. You may need to pull the flesh out from under those sit bones. Lift your chest. Exhale, fold forward. Letting everything just start to slow down a little bit more. Very good. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, stretch both of your legs out straight. We're going to come all the way down onto the back. Turn your palms up. It's a little bit of core here, so you get to go as slow as you like to come all the way. You could even hover, just hang out, crack a joke right about now. Just kidding. Then come all the way back and down. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a squeeze as you rock side to side. Let your feet open as wide as your mat. Knock your knees in. And as you inhale, take your knees over to the right. If you want to hook your right ankle above your left knee, you could. Lengthen your tailbone down towards the back of your left leg. And then unhook that ankle if it is crossed. Bring the legs up. Feet are wide, knees knock in. Exhale, legs to the left. Left ankle this time could hook above your right leg. And unhook, bring it back in up to center. Happy baby pose. You're going to draw your knees to your chest, and if you can, you'll hold the outer edges of your feet. Your arms are on the inside, but your hands are on the outer edges of your feet. Draw with your hands down against those feet and push with your feet up against your hands. If you can't quite grab the feet, you can always hold the ankles. Kind of use your elbows just to not really push the knees away, but just feel a nice space between the groin and the inner knee. And then bring your legs together. Give yourself a final squeeze. You can curl up, tiny little ball. And then exhale, release it all out. Let the legs extend. Let's take a minute here. Turn your palms up. Allow your eyes to close. Let yourself in this moment just be still. To maybe listen for what is that next step. Start to move your fingers and your toes. Reach your arms up and over your head. Take a big full body stretch. Maybe point and flex your feet or rotate them around. And then bend your knees, place your feet to the earth, and you can roll to your right or your left side, whichever would feel better today in your body. Use your bottom arm as a pillow. And slowly press into that bottom hand. You bring your body back upright. Easy seat, palms together at your heart space. May we not let the distance between where we are and where we want to be scare us out of simply moving forward. And as we take those steps, just like I did today, we will make mistakes sometimes. It's okay. It is part of our humanness. And may we celebrate when we fall down and the pride of getting back up. As you take your thumbs to third eye, may we all remember that there is a wisdom inside of us that is always guiding us if we just get quiet enough that we can hear it. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste. Thank you.